So you formed a consortium of the members. But you still couldn't raise enough money to buy the club. It must have been so galling for you when Dilip Patel popped up as a potential buyer.
Patel couldn't raise the cash either.
I think he had. I think that's why you asked him to come here. I presume you have a key for the house. Of course, you must have. You're in charge of security, aren't you? So, this is where you met Patel. Members are reminded that swimwear is not permitted in the bar. Quite right, too. I wonder what you talked about.
A drink, eh? Here we are. A drop of decent scotch. Not against your religion, I hope. Well, you know. Cheer. We had some bloody marvellous parties here, you know. What a crowd. Work hard, play hard. That was our motto. And we talked about the club. What else? I told him something of the club's history, and that means Witchwold's history, Crab. Because this is where the people who ran Witchwold gathered. If you wanted anything done in this town, you came and talked to the likes of Maurice Fletcher.
Doesn't sound very democratic.
Democratic? Don't you lecture me on democracy. There's no need to listen. Oh, yes, there is. The people who made it prosperous. The people who administered it. Who policed it. The people who made sure the refuse was collected and the buses ran on time. I told him something of the parties and the people. And how I met my wife here, in this very bar. See this chap? Maurice Fletcher. I beat him in the men's singles in 1955. He was engaged to Anne, but not for long. I got her in the end. So you see, I beat him in the singles, and then I beat him in the mixed doubles.
All's fair in love.
I tried to explain to him how destructive is all this egalitarian rubbish. We're not all equal, Crab. We never were. We never were, and we never will be.
And then you both went outside, did you?
What do you intend doing with this place anyway? Turning it into some sort of stinking public amenity? Some sort of hamburger bar with screaming kids and loud music, eh? That's your idea of democracy? Reduce everything to the lowest common denominator, yeah? Force feed everybody with filth and trash. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to win.
And did you convince him?
Him? No, he wouldn't listen. He didn't want to listen. He ran away out here. A town like Witchwold is a delicate organism. I told him a town like Witchwold is a delicate organism. Must be held in balance and harmony. Every part of that organism must be in its rightful place, held in balance and harmony. Destroy that balance, you unleash chaos! Anarchy. Witchwold will be engulfed in a tidal wave of crime and drugs and filth. You're the one! And he was the one. He was the one destroying the balance. I told him, get out of my club. So get out of my club! Get out of my street! I didn't touch him. He was drunk. He fell. I told Masters and Lockie to go away, that I would look after Patel, but he...
It's all right, Gerald. You've said enough for now.
Yes, more than enough. Just pot luck, I'm afraid. You should have told me you were coming.
What's this?
It's egg and bacon pie and some salad.
Egg and bacon pie? My God, do you realise how many calories there are in something like that?
Oh, it's probably millions, I should guess. You don't have to eat it if you don't want it, sir.
Well, I suppose a little can't do any harm.
Come on, Cambridge, tuck in.
Oh, you want something as well, do you, Constable? I suppose you better sit down then. No. Where was I?
The letter Anne Hopkinson wrote to you, sir.
That stuff about her husband might all have been some sort of fantasy. And that would have left me looking extremely silly. Added to which, Chief Superintendent Richards is a particular favourite of the Chief Constable. Was, I should say. I had to find a way of getting in there somehow. So I cooked up this research project. Airy-fairy nonsense, of course. I knew. If there were any irregularities in the Patel investigation, you'd sniff them out. Pity about Richards. He'll take early retirement, of course. Got a job with Comwatch Security, I believe.
Oh, that's nice. He'll be able to hold the fort while Hopkinson goes to jail.
Richards will probably be made Assistant Chief Constable next year. Chief was very keen on his ideas about privatisation. Indeed, I share many of them myself. But he lacked judgment. We need someone with vision to push through those sort of radical changes.
Well, the field is wide open for you now, sir.
I hope you're not implying this was all some sort of elaborate ploy on my part to discredit a rival.
Nothing was further from my mind, sir.
Something the matter, Constable?
I'm not very hungry, sir. I think I'll go and wait in the car, if that's all right with you.
Very well.
An excellent lesson in chicken counting, sir.
What?
Reference to a previous conversation, sir. Cheers.
Look after yourself, Tony. I'll see you soon, man.
Hello, Tolly.
Who are you?
I want to chat.
I reckon he's a puff, Tolly. You fancy me or something? I'm gonna do you cons. Go on, Tolly, cut him!
I only wanted to chat, Tolly.
And so Gerald Hopkinson began to think he was the law. And more than that, he began to think he was above the law. That's the danger, you see, when a private individual has that much power. Morning.
Morning.
They inevitably use it to further their own ends.
Henry Crabb's thought for the day.
Yes, very uplifting. He'd make a marvellous vicar.
In a civilized society...
Present for you, Chef.
In a civilized society, the private citizen cannot, must not, take the... Steve.
Yeah?
Thank you.